Barrel. Switch it. Box it. Danganronpa. 2! I don't even really feel like talking right now. I'm just kidding. It's Friday today. For me. So, I should be in a good mood. I'm still a little salty about sucking nards right now. So, screwing up the octagon thing and not really knowing who the killer was. Yeah. Because I forgot Gundam was in a deluxe room. Okay, I'm gonna save a bunch of stuff for thoughts, which will be in the next episode. But I do want to say one thing. I completely fell for the trap in this chapter. This chapter. They gave you subtle hints that it was going to turn out to be a suicide. It threw in the Sakura statue, and Nagito was talking about how the events from the first school killing trip related to this one. Because I don't know. Maybe the similarity, instead of it being two suicides, is that it involves the death of a mechanical friend? Who knows? Alright, so Gundam's a little pissed off right now because he got exposed. So.
What do you intend
my bad. I don't know why I was about to commentate over that.
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button.
This is where I think is one of his dark devas of destruction. Particularly Jumpy, I'm gonna go with. Pressed it.
However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
It's a 1-on-5.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Yeah. I'm bullet timing, I know.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, I hope I nail this. Okay.
I won't let you!
Okay.
For the Tanaka Empire!
Okay.
Wither! Trust that David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
I got this.
Crush as David
crap.
prophesied! Show me the cadaver!
Cadaver?
I won't let you!
He's chilling down at the tower. Who knows where he's at now, actually.
Wither!
What do you mean zero stock?
I won't let you!
Why? I'm doing it. I'm doing.
Wither! Crush as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire!
Okay. Why? Why?
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
Oh crap.
Crush as David prophesied! I won't let you!
Okay.
For the Tanaka Empire!
Crap. Okay.
Wither! Crush as David prophesied!
Okay. Hold on. I got
Show
this.
me the cadaver!
It's a little tough. Okay.
It's Nekomaru's back.
The 4 Dark Devas.
Get behind him so
This is the end.
Booyah. Ooh, I kinda sucked there though. I hope I get a B.
Even
My
if you
seltzer
didn't get
water.
behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Well, and I called them hamsters.
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters
Showed
to
us he
press
could.
the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
When he was trying to impress Sonya, he impressed his life. And by impressed, I mean lost. I don't know.
Of course, it'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundam. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Emissary of evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Peace through Super... Oh, it was Silver Fox Sandy, not Jumpy. Well, it could have been Jumpy, I don't know. Ah, press the button. Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Ha 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 ha! Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved a piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
What more could he have? I did the bullet time.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
How much you want to bet he's going to actually get trampled?
Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Okay, that means do the closing argument, right? Oh, yep, that means exactly that. Alright, finish the thought. Right. Who set the alarm? Oh, no, let's check these first. Messing with the base of the contact elevator. I'm set for that, right. Kiss the pillar, darn it. What? Okay, hold on. Alright, so... How much stuff do I have? Okay, there's a little bit. Rumbling noise. That would be Kane and everybody that wasn't in the deluxe room. Fake weapon. Oh, the fake weapon left at the tower was the hammer. Booyah. Alright, we gotta murder this one, just to redeem ourselves. And by ourselves, I mean myself. There aren't many. I'm not gonna have much stock, aren't I? Well, Nagito went over everything, so... Okay, this is that, so... That's screw it. Why did Nekomar fall? Hung onto the doorknob. Wouldn't that be earlier, though? It wouldn't be... Would that be here? Maybe. Alright. I don't know why I'm taking so much longer on this one. Alright. I'm gonna go with this. That was completely wrong. That was completely wrong. Well, so much for my freaking redemption. Why wrapped around Nekomar's feet? Would this be here? Oh, okay, good. Okay, I got that one. Okay, so... No. I feel like it should be this one, but I don't know. What time did Fuyuhiko see? It was 5:30, but... Oh my god. Go with it. Oh my god, it was right. Okay, good. Oh boy. Alright. Almost halfway. Alright. What? That's not even... Okay, Nekomaru's dangling in midair. I think that's already a thing. That's... Hamster pressed it. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Look, they actually look like Dark Devas now. God. Except, does he need to sleep? Okay, I think that's not even anything. The doorknob came off. Wouldn't that be the reason he would fall? Oh, here we go. Doorknob came off. There you go, that's it. So, Nekomaru wakes up. I don't think that's anything. He's dangling. So it's gotta be this? What? Ooh, that voice crack. Well, I'm set for... Shoot, man. It's 240 right now. Alright. I gotta go for it. Oh my god, it was that. Okay. My guts are actually working now. Yuhiko can't sleep. He was. Yeah, that I knew for sure. Alright. We got this. 4 minutes. A little less than 4 minutes. Was this the last stock? I forget. See, that's there, so no. They did what till destroyed. This, yeah. Booyah. Oh, this is the last stock. Okay. Oh, we got this one. We got this in the bag. We got this in the bag. We screwed up once. We got this in the bag. Yep, these dudes. Yep. Alright, oh, I didn't realize they actually gives you extra time. And then Akane heard something. But she's right there. But that's the only thing. Oh, I heard it. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Alright. You tell him, Hodge.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead.
I'm curious to know how he cleared the final dead room. Like if there was some kind of trick to it, or if he just straight up murdered it.
This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
But I gotta say, it's so cool to see how these obscure talents, like being the ultimate breeder, end up being like what's the word that I'm looking for? Being the decisive blow in causing a murder. Like in this case, I mean, who would have anticipated that somebody would get turned into a robot like this with a sleep button on the back of their neck? I mean, that's perfect in this case because the ultimate breeding talent actually is effective on it.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending.
Okay, question right here. So, the elevator cannot go if there is movement inside of the tower. Now, before it moves down, at this point, Nekomaru is kind of lying on the floor, and he's tied up and connected to the doorknob. Excuse me. Now, if it were to begin descending, he would slowly move because of, gravity. So, it kind of generates some sort of paradox, because he's not moving at the moment, so it can descend, but if it descends, he will move. So, I was thinking about that earlier today. Not sure what to think of it. But whatever.
And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Guns. Why are you looking so fabulous right now?
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself! I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that!
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Man. Alright, yep. Oh, okay, well. Yeah, okay, that was a series of screw-ups. Well, this is B-worthy. Yeah. What was the 69?
This result
probably
isn't
the
all
bolt
that
time.
exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
What? Guns. It really was you, huh? It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay, I said that, well, without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to the one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake I shall correct one thing. Correct? You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost it and died?
This, too,
If he was
must be
just
the
trying
will
to
of
cling to life,
causality.
there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You...
What do you mean? Explain. Did he like accept it and kind of sacrifice himself in this way? Fine then. I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent, and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back on me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell you.
He was serious too. He gave it his all to try to kill me.
Huh?
I'm like forgetting his voice. Well, I mean, I guess this is an opportune time, but... If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it.
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru? Really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, lords of darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back.
If you're gonna kill someone, what's the difference between going easy and going hard?
Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru need I. Your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you.
However,
this.
I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment. A mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other. Huh? Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall,
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born for resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life. That's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf
If a
this
world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but blasphemy toward life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying all that to try to justify what you did?
But
But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Ugh.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my
But
tears.
even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime.
you...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name
Just
is
who do you
Gundam
think I am?
Tanaka.
I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade
Not in a
like dust
million,
in the wind.
not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then, I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yay, got it! I prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait.
This is just too much.
I beg of you.
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia.
I beg of you.
How pitiful.
Sonia. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Wow, he called her a noble. Gundam! It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction?
What's gonna happen to them?
Are you worried about me?
Oh.
My feared four dark devas of destruction.
Oh,
That is
no.
not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this
Oh,
world,
man.
I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Wow. Huh. Huh. Alright, is he gonna get trampled for real? I think he is. Stampede! Oh no, not the Devas. Leave the Devas be. Okay. Oh, they gotta watch. They gotta watch. This is interesting. What the fudge? Oh. 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 That's heartbreaking. Wait, they're taking him to heaven. I just realized that. He's like, screw me. I'm like laughing and like sad at the same time. Gundam! No. No! Man, look at this. We have 7 people now. Holy crap. Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Dang it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spend so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of crap, every last one of you. But the biggest piece of crap is me.
The worst.
Darn it. Why am I so weak?
Oh,
Such a downer. Clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
you are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. Oh, she's crying as she's saying that. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died here, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that. So how long are you guys going to stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on. How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he gonna keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Oh, hold on a sec. That mood shift is too darn fast.
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? Oh god, tears in her eyes too. She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then, let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then, let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. He's talking about Nagito? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved, so he knows who the traitor is then. I will be so sad if the traitor's Chiaki, I'm just saying. It can be anybody else, I don't even care. It can be Hajime, I don't care. Don't let it be Chiaki. It's gonna be Chiaki, I feel like it. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma
Alright,
appears!
Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's a lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see. So you can tell. Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know me well,
Well,
is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is going to take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you going to finally confess your love?
hey,
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dev room. Oh yeah, what about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
you don't
Well,
even know?
there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
If this file even contains information about the traitor, I wonder if he's going to say that there's actually 17 people, including the reserve corps student Hajime. Was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all
Well, you're
riled
splendidly
up.
correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Ma me after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing. Huh.
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through all this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know? Cooperation?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no. I mean,
Unbelievable.
I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too.
Well,
I knew you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
you're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself in despair exist. You're right, you're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. Makoto?
Huh?
Reminds you? It kind of looks like Makoto too, you know? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky.
Like.
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Well,
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
you don't know.
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the other one who does it. Or have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey,
There's one more thing I want to ask you.
see?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey,
Well, answer my question. If that's the case, that person is already on the island. Wouldn't that be exciting? Oh wow, okay. That was a lot to take in. Five days left. Fudge. Well, after this 5th chapter, crap's gonna get real. Man, look at that. Fudge. Alright, well, perfect timing. We're at like 45 minutes, at least on my clock. Did I get the Hellhound earring? Oh, who's gonna take care of it? Man. Alright, so thoughts for the next episode. Wow. How's my pet doing, by the way? Oh, you're doing awesome. Okay, that is a lot of stuff. Traitor. Thank you guys for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. As always. Oh crap! Oh, one more thing. I forgot. This is episode 41. It was episode 41 that I ended the first Danganronpa series with. So, dude, we're gonna hit like 60 episodes, I swear. I don't know how I'm gonna fit all these before V3 drops. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. As always, peace!